Assalamu alaikum, I'm Hina Ijaz. Welcome to Pakistan. It's always a pleasure and it's delightful to welcome people who visit Pakistan. But interestingly, the guest on my show today has been in Pakistan for a couple of years. How many? He shall tell you, and it shall surprise you as well. I'm talking about Pawel. He hails from Poland. Poland is a Central European state, economically strong, secure, safe. A good lifestyle is something that you get there. Other factors about Poland, some positive factors, and why one must travel to Poland. Pawel shall enlighten us. However, on the Pakistani side, I have Rimsha. Rimsha is an independent female. She is a clinical psychologist and has also been running a tourism company based in Lahore for the past 3 years. She wants to give a message to the women of Pakistan and women all over the world that it is completely safe to travel in Pakistan. So what message, the message Rimsha has, she shall further elaborate on it during the show. But I shall first welcome my guests, Pawel and Rimsha. Assalamu alaikum, hello, how are you?
Hi,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
good,
so much.
everything fine,
Pawel,
thank you.
You've been here for a long time now.
Yes.
You were in Karachi for 4 years. You left for Poland for just 2 months last year. Then you came back to Pakistan. You've been in Lahore for the past 4 months, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
How's it been for you?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Lahore is completely different than Karachi. I find it more green and I would say more spacious. Definitely it's a bit more clean than Karachi. Yes. Yeah, we decided to move here due to the work. However, it was also something that is new, and we would like to have opportunity maybe to see the northern areas and to travel.
Did you
a
get that
bit.
opportunity?
Till now, only myself. Last year, I managed to visit a bit of Skardu and Gilgit. But beside that, no, not really. And now I would like to take my family as well to go and travel a little
Well, that
bit.
tells you're a very hard-working person, Pawel.
I try not to be too hardworking.
You
but
want to
yes.
sound modest and humble, is that correct?
I try. But now the working in construction, when I was 4 years in Karachi, that was usually 6 days a week, so not too much time to go outside and visit areas, especially if we are talking about a distance like 1,500 kilometers that you need to travel to go from Karachi to Gilgit, for example.
Okay, so in Poland, the population is over 38 million and it's the 5th most populous member state of the European Union. How did you find that versus when you landed in Karachi and saw that huge population?
Yes, it is like Karachi, which is 28 million, almost whole population of Poland. Yeah, it was crowded. We were a little bit used to the idea as we lived 2 years in Cairo before, which is quite big. But,
Again, populated.
Yeah, Cairo
And
is
Cairo
about 20.
is very similar. Some parts of it are very similar to Karachi.
Yeah, you can say so. And that when you travel around the city,
Right.
you can find some similarities.
Except
But,
for we don't have pyramids.
Yes.
But we have mountains.
Yeah, mountains
highest
are
peaks.
very nice. Yeah. That's what I want to see, yeah, and when I take the family.
Right.
But yeah, a very crowded city can be tiring. That's also
And it's
another
hot, humid.
Karachi, hot, humid, that's true. But
Versus
again,
where you come from. The climatic adjustment must have been a primary issue initially, I believe.
Not really, because we spent several years in Middle East, so we
Oh
got
yes, how can I forget? Yes, your experience there had prepared you.
We were 5 years in Qatar, so that climate
That's
is even more
superhuman.
harsh than here. So that kind of prepared us, but still hot and humid. Yeah, it's completely different from Poland, where we have the very mild weather.
Absolutely.
Okay, in winter you will have cold, but not that much. -10 you can reach, but
Right. So a few images that you shall see in this report prepared by our team of Welcome to Pakistan about of Poland, where you can get a few highlights, and I'm sure you would be inclined to travel to Poland. Let's see it. Human history on the Polish soil spans thousands of years. Various cultures, a lot of diversity was witnessed. There's so much to explore in Poland, as you saw these beautiful images. Well, Rimsha, are you inclined to go to Poland?
I'll surely visit Poland after watching this beautiful views and all, and what Pawel said about Poland. I'll surely visit Poland, and I wish to visit it.
You gave a very deep and a very good message when I was reading your profile. It said that it's safe for women to travel in Pakistan.
Yes.
It's extremely safe. You say it with a lot of, I see a lot of faith, assurance that you're giving to your audience. Can you give us 2 or 3 factors? Why do you say that?
It is safe because क्योंकि हम लोग जब हमारे जो पाकिस्तान में नॉर्दर्न एरियाज़ में जैसे टूरिज़म को इतना ज़्यादा प्रमोट किया गया है, तो वुमेन के लिए सेफ़ इसलिए है कि देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ वुमेन्स हु आर रनिंग देयर ओन टूरिज़म कंपनीज टू मेक गर्ल्स फील सेफ अराउंड। क्योंकि जैसे अक्सर फैमिलीज़ को बेसिकली इशू होता है कि हम अकेले जो है सोलो ट्रैवलिंग नहीं करने देंगे लड़कियों को, या फिर यूनिवर्सिटी में होते हुए लड़कियों में इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता कि वो अकेले ट्रैवल कर सकें, जिसके लिए हमने ये एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टाइप बनाई है। यहाँ हमारी एक अपनी कंपनी है जो मैं ख़ुद रन करती हूँ, जिसमें हम प्रेफरेबली गर्ल्स के सोलो ट्रिप्स कराते हैं, जिसमें लड़कियाँ कम्प्लीटली सेफली जा सकती हैं। उसमें गर्ल टूर गाइड्स होती हैं, गर्ल ही हमारे साथ गार्ड्स जाती हैं और एक्सपीरियंस्ड ड्राइवर्स जाते हैं। तो लड़कियों के लिए अब टूरिज़म इसीलिए इतनी सेफ़ है क्योंकि नॉर्दर्न एरियाज़ में बहुत से ऐसे अच्छे, पहले इतनी अच्छी फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं थी, इतनी अच्छी रोड्स नहीं बनी हुई थी, इतने अच्छे होटल्स नहीं थे, लेकिन अब इतने अच्छे होटल्स हैं, सेफ़ हैं, रोड्स बिल्कुल सेफ़ और सिक्योर हैं कि ईज़िली हर कोई ट्रैवल कर सकता है।
In terms of infrastructure, or from the infrastructure perspective, we are not prepared to cater to this particular clientele. Is that correct?
Yes.
अच्छा, कितने अब तक आप ग्रुप्स खवातीन के लेकर जा चुकी हैं नैना से?
मैं मोर देन हमारे जो टोटल ट्रिप्स हो चुके हैं वो मोर देन 200 ट्रिप्स हो चुके हैं, लेकिन
200
उसमें से
200 खवातीन
नहीं,
के
200
trips?
खवातीन के नहीं, पूरी फैमिली ट्रिप्स भी होते हैं, उसमें कस्टमाइज ट्रिप्स भी होते हैं, कॉर्पोरेट ट्रिप्स भी होते
खवातीन के
हैं।
कितने खुसूसी
खवातीन
ग्रुप्स
के
थे?
ऑलमोस्ट हमारे 70+ ट्रिप्स जो हैं वो ओनली फीमेल ट्रिप्स जा चुके हैं।
राइट
जी।
अच्छा, तो 200 यानी बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है आपके पास।
यस, क्योंकि हमारे जो ट्रिप आई बिन रनिंग दिस कंपनी फ्रॉम पास्ट 3 years, तो हमारे ट्रिप्स हर वीकेंड जाते हैं, एज इन हर वीकेंड को ट्रिप होता है ताकि लोग अपनी फ्रस्ट्रेटेड लाइफ से, अपनी जॉब, अपने काम, अपनी स्टूडेंट लाइफ से थोड़ा सा एस्केप करके वीकेंड पे जो है
Well,
वो
Pawel,
रिलैक्स
she's
कर सकें।
saying that she wants people to take a break from their hectic work lives and over the weekend travel to northern areas. You're the ideal candidate for that.
Yes, we before the program we already had a short discussion
You're
about
already,
that.
You're already
So-
planning your trip, is
yes,
that correct?
kind of yes. I need to have a word with my wife, and then by all
And
means.
then you're all set.
Yes, the Eid is coming, so there will be several days off. So we are thinking, yes, by all means.
Why
we will
not?
go.
Why not?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, आइडिया कैसे आया था कि ये कंपनी बनानी है, क्योंकि इतना आसान काम भी नहीं है ये करना।
आइडिया इस तरह से आया था कि 3 साल पहले मैंने अपनी मदर के साथ खुद, मतलब ट्रैवलिंग का उनको बहुत ज़्यादा शौक है, तो मैंने उनके साथ खुद किसी टूरिज़म कंपनी के साथ ट्रैवल किया था। माई फर्स्ट ट्रिप वाज टुवर्ड्स कैलाश बेसिकली। तो जब मैंने खुद ट्रैवल किया वहाँ पे रोड्स और वो सारा एडवेंचरस सा देख के, उनका न्यू कल्चर देख के काफ़ी नॉलेज आपको होता है, क्योंकि आपको पता भी नहीं होता कि पाकिस्तान में रहते हुए कितने और डिफरेंट कल्चर्स हैं। तो कलाशी कल्चर एक टोटली डिफरेंट कल्चर था, तो उसको देखकर उसके बाद मुझे आइडिया हुआ कि मुझे ट्रैवलिंग का एज़ इन बहुत ज़्यादा शौक है, तो बार बार किसी टूरिज़म कंपनी के साथ जाने से बेहतर है कि मैं अपना ही ये काम शुरू कर लूँ। और ज़्यादा मेरा जो मेन फोकस था वो ये था कि मैं खुद एक लड़की होते हुए काम करूँगी तो दूसरी लड़कियों में भी ये कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा और वो भी मोटिवेट होंगी कि वो भी ट्रैवल कर सकती हैं। तो मेरा जो मेन मकसद था वो यही था कि गर्ल्स मेरे साथ ट्रैवल कर सकें।
So when you make your passion your work, it's a recipe for success.
Yes, welcome.
Definitely. So she was passionate about it, and she did it. So how passionate are you about your job, Pawel?
Yeah, I can say I am quite passionate. I got interested in structural engineering because of my parents, and my father was a structural engineer. So I was pushed towards that direction.
Were you pushed or were you
I mean,
motivated?
I was interested in that.
You,
I
you saw
always
your
liked-
father in that, so.
Yeah, I always liked building things. When the decision was to be made what I want to do in the future, I always knew that I will go towards that direction. So yeah, then afterwards, couple years in structural engineering, and then advancing the career now to running the project management office.
Right.
So
So you're building things in Pakistan. We shall find out what he's building here, what he's built here so far. But right after this short break.
What I enjoy are the paratas. That's are quite nice.
Wow,
And
you've been enjoying some serious stuff here.
then you have those puri paratha.
वहाँ पे भी लोगों को इस चीज़ की बहुत ज़्यादा एजुकेशन आ चुकी है अब कि अगर कोई टूरिस्ट आते हैं तो हमने उनको तंग नहीं करना है, यहाँ पे लड़कियाँ जाती हैं तो किसी को तंग नहीं करना है। उल्टा वो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा बल्कि रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा हॉस्पिटैलिटी होती है उनकी नेचर में।
Polish national on the show today. Poland, a country which has 16 administrative provinces. That sounds pretty large.
You can say large, but in terms of the area, I would say Poland is half of Pakistan. I think in the size. And if you are born, then there is no problem with going around and recognizing which area is what. So no problem with that.
Where were you born in Poland?
I was born in Lower Silesia in Wrocław. That's southwest Poland, close to the border with Germany and Czech.
Can you brief us about it? What all have you been involved with? what amazing projects you've done here and what you're planning to do in future.
Yeah, sure. So my main project was with Baria Town. I was in charge of building the new cricket stadium in Karachi.
Excellent.
And also I built one bridge out there and a couple smaller structures like some fountains, roundabouts.
But that's massive, making a cricket stadium in Karachi.
Yeah, that was quite a nice project. It is still ongoing.
Was it exciting for you?
Yes, it was something that.
You know, we're a cricket-loving nation. We're so passionate about it.
Yes, everybody was asking me if I do play cricket.
Do you, by the way?
No.
Of course not, but have you learned here?
I learned a little bit.
You did. So see, now you do play cricket.
A little bit, yes. But yeah, when I arrived here, I knew that there is a game, but pretty much that's it.
A game which we're deeply involved with and in love with.
Yes, that's how it goes. So yeah, the stadium was something that people were very passionate. I'm sure that people will be very happy when it opens. It should be within, I think, 2 years or something like that. And yeah, from there I moved here to Lahore, and now I am with a company called Punjab Group. And we are basically in the education business, so
Yes.
Building colleges. But we
Well,
have
the group has some amazing buildings already.
yes, and we are also planning for several new big projects which I will be involved in.
I'm sure they'll be iconic. I'm sure.
I hope it will be. In a couple months, some of them hopefully will be nicely announced, and I'm expecting it will be something big.
When you didn't know Pakistan, when you didn't live here, obviously, what things did you hear about Pakistan in terms of its infrastructure, that how developed it is or not? What did you hear exactly?
I mean, it's very similar like when I was offered a job in Qatar. I had no idea about the country and people were telling me only bad things about it. I decided that I need to see for myself, and similar situation happened with Pakistan. When I got an offer to move here, I knew that there is a country. I knew some Pakistani people as I worked with them before.
Right.
But not much information was available on the internet. From what I was asking, Pakistani people, of course, were saying it's a great place. And yes, we moved here, and indeed it is safe.
And how
it is
did you
nice.
find it then?
It's a nice place, very, very welcoming people. Definitely it is safe.
I asked this question because I wanted to know for myself, because Pawel has lived here for a pretty extensive period, roughly 4+ years, and that's not a short time to come up with an opinion or to take someone's opinion seriously. Therefore, we do take Pawel's opinion seriously, and like Rimsha says, it is safe to travel in Pakistan. Pawel, while being a foreigner, being stationed here for over 4 years, fully honestly says here that Pakistan is a safe country to live in and travel in. So you have done a lot of projects here from what I understand, and you are planning to get involved into furthermore projects in future. Food for you, what you eat, what you eat in Poland greatly differs from what you get here.
Yes,
On a
that's
regular
true.
basis.
That's
We do
true.
have international cuisine, we have great, excellent restaurants, but how difficult was it to adjust to our high spice level in food?
I had 1 year of training in Saudi Arabia working for Indian company, which fed me every day spicy food. So from that
again,
point,
I keep forgetting that. Cairo, the Middle East for you.
yes. So, but when we moved here in Karachi, the food is very spicy.
Yeah.
And also, which I find a little bit surprising, Some products are difficult to get in Karachi, for example, and here available on daily basis. Yeah, from the point of view of food, I like the Pakistani cuisine, but Karachi one is too spicy. In Lahore, it's quite okay. And
What do you
not
enjoy
so.
most eating in Pakistan?
I don't remember the name. It is.
Is it a curry or is it rice
Yeah, it's kind
oriented?
of a curry. It has dal and chicken in it. I have no
What
clue.
would that be, Rimsha? Kadhai?
कड़ी और हलीम
Curry? Halim?
It,
Harissa?
निहारी
it is like chana chicken, something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay.
That's dal and chicken,
Yeah.
pulses and chicken cooked together.
So I like.
It's like a
this
stew.
one.
It's a chicken stew in a
Yeah.
way with pulses.
Kind of, yes. And what I enjoy are the paratas that are quite nice.
Wow,
And
you've been enjoying some serious stuff here.
then you have those puri paratha, yeah, those round ones.
Well,
That
Pawel, I
I
must
like
say,
it.
you're a true Lahori now.
So, I enjoy this kind of food. However, yes, no, yesterday we had a little bit of food poisoning, so
But
it
you
happens.
ate something wrong.
Yeah, obviously I'm feeling much better. My wife is still not well.
Well, I hope she gets better soon.
Also, that's why she couldn't join us also here
Well,
today.
I wish she did for next time. Well, there's always a next time. We'd love to
Of
have her on the
course.
show. We're saying it right here while Pawel is here that Mrs. Pawel needs to be on the show. Well, Rimsha, I would like our audience to see for themselves a few glimpses of your tours. Out of your 200 tours that you've done so far, we'll show you a few of them. Let's see them, please. Well, Rimsha, so we saw a few glimpses of the tours that you've taken. Any difficulties or challenges that you faced in any of these tours?
डिफ़िकल्टीज़ तो एज सच इतनी स्टार्टिंग में बहुत ज़्यादा ऑब्वियसली आपको एक्सपीरियंस करते करते डिफ़िकल्टीज़ फेस करनी पड़ती हैं, जैसे कि आपको रोड्स में मसला हो सकता है, आपको बीइंग अ गर्ल कहीं पे भी हेल्प की ज़रूरत हो सकती है, आप ऑब्वियसली
Do you have any male crew members?
यस श्योर वी डू हैव मेल क्रू मेंबर्स, क्योंकि हम फैमिली ट्रिप्स भी करते हैं तो उसमें ऑब्वियसली ज़रूरत होती है, फिर हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी ट्रिप्स भी जाते हैं तो उसमें भी ज़रूरत होती है कि कोई मेल गार्ड या मेल टूर गाइड्स हों साथ। लेकिन ज़्यादातर
क्यों ख़वातीन अकेले काम नहीं कर सकती हैं क्या?
ख़वातीन अकेले बिल्कुल काम कर सकती हैं, लेकिन जैसे कि मैं आपको पहले बताई थी कि मेरी कंपनी में जो है हम लोग फैमिली ट्रिप्स भी कराते हैं और कॉर्पोरेट ट्रिप्स
नहीं,
भी
जब
होते
आप
हैं।
खसूसी तौर पे ख़वातीन के ग्रुप्स लेके जा रही हैं और अगर आप उसमें सिर्फ फीमेल स्टाफ ही रखें अपने साथ, क्या ये मुमकिन नहीं?
बिल्कुल मुमकिन है।
और आपने किया ऐसे कभी?
जी बिल्कुल, मेरे मोस्टली ट्रिप जितनी ट्रिप्स फीमेल ट्रिप्स
This is what I'm talking about, women empowerment. That's my message. जी।
तो ज़्यादातर हमें इशू कभी भी ऐसे वुमेन ट्रिप्स में हमें कभी भी इस तरह से कोई इशू नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी सब
कभी
कुछ
किसी ने तंग किया हो?
नहीं ऐसा कभी भी नहीं होता है, क्योंकि वहाँ जहाँ मोस्टली हमारे ट्रिप्स होते हैं नॉर्दर्न एरियाज़ के, तो नॉर्दर्न एरियाज़ में भी लोग क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा इस चीज़ को प्रेफर करते हैं कि लोग वहाँ पे आएँ, क्योंकि उनका भी बिजनेस, उनकी भी रोज़गारी
They're
चल रही होती है।
tourism oriented now, and the mindsets have slowly and gradually, but yes, they have converted to
Yes.
a touristy mindset.
यस एग्जैक्टली, वहाँ पे भी लोगों को इस चीज़ की बहुत ज़्यादा एजुकेशन आ चुकी है अब कि अगर कोई टूरिस्ट आते हैं तो हमने उनको तंग नहीं करना है, या फिर लड़कियाँ जाती हैं तो किसी को तंग नहीं करना है, उल्टा वो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा बल्कि रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा हॉस्पिटैलिटी होती है उनकी नेचर में। और अब तक जितने भी हमारे वुमेन ट्रिप्स गए हैं, जितने भी ट्रिप्स गए, कभी हमें ऐसा कभी भी कोई इशू नहीं हुआ है।
Excellent, that's great news. And on that note, I shall take a short break, and when we return, we will continue our discussion and we'll compare Poland and Pakistan. How? You shall find out right after this short break.
I'll surely recommend Pawel to visit Gilgit-Baltistan, to visit KPK Swat Valley, to visit Naran or Kashmir as well.
I like the Pakistani cuisine, but Karachi one is too spicy. In Lahore, it's quite okay.
We have Pawel from Poland and Rimsha from Pakistan. Rimsha takes tours to northern areas, and the speciality about her firm is that there's some tours just for women who just want to travel with their fellow beings, which is amazing. And Rimsha is constantly re-emphasizing on the fact that it is safe to travel in Pakistan. Pawel, on the other side, endorses the fact that Pakistan is safe to live in and work in. So, have any of your friends or family ever visited Pakistan during your stay here?
Actually, no, not yet. I mean, my mother-in-law
You want to keep
is.
Pakistan as a secret?
No, we're trying to convince people to come here.
Please tell them it's safe to visit here.
Yeah, this time when we are in Lahore, I'm pretty sure that some people will come. But yeah, till now, yeah, our mother-in-law is here, but pretty much that's
amazing.
it. Yes.
You happy about it?
Yes, of course. And it's always good to have somebody in the house.
Good. So, have you taken her around somewhere in the old city to Badshai Mosque, in the walled city? Have you been to the walled city?
I mean, I took a trip around Lahore.
The Badshai Mosque.
Yeah, I saw that one, but I did not go inside.
Right, but you've seen it.
Yes. I've been in Lahore 3 years ago for a short trip, only 2 days.
Did you end up in one of the restaurants in the vicinity?
Next to the mosque, there is this small street. I don't remember what is it. Yeah, so I went there.
How was that
we
experience?
had some food out there. Oh, food was very good. I enjoyed it. Yes. So from that point of view, yes, this small street, and we arrived here. We still did not manage to go there again. But
well, there's always a next time.
Yes, definitely.
And with the new project coming up, that means you're stationed here for a while, so you'll have several opportunities to do so.
Yes, at the moment the job is permanent, so we will see. But definitely we are here for long run.
So, what about the work culture in Pakistan? How has that experience been for you so far?
Yeah, it is different. One of the reasons why I was offered a job first in Baria, now here in Lahore, is that to bring some different work culture to Pakistan.
But was there a work culture difference in Karachi and Lahore?
I mean, what we try to establish out there, I'm trying to do here as well. So those are the ways of doing projects in Middle East or in Europe. It is different from what is done in Pakistan. It's difficult to say it is better or worse, but it is definitely different. I know it's more related to making everything done on the paper, first prepared, planned. From the other hand, in Pakistan, I noticed that people like to just go and do, which not always works fine. So from that point, we are trying to
more
change.
than planning, it's an execution of the task.
Yes, but the point is that here more people would just we want a building, we go execute the building, and how to do it in the meantime we will find out. And what I prefer to know what I'm building.
Yeah,
so
you
first
like to
the
plan
design plan
properly.
Yes, exactly, and that's what we are trying to implement in the company.
Right. Do you feel that's a problem, Rimsha?
No, I don't feel it. I don't think so that that's.
But you're not in the same industry. But generally, what about the work culture? What opinion do you have of it in Pakistan?
Being an entrepreneur, I don't think so that it's difficult to work in here. As in, हर चीज़ की फैसिलिटी है आपके पास. लड़कियों के लिए भी काम करना सेफ है, किसी भी तरह से कोई मसला नहीं होता.
We're not talking about safety. We're talking about the planning factor. Do you think Pakistanis plan before executing a task?
उसमें थोड़ा सा मसला हो सकता है क्योंकि हर चीज़ मतलब बेसिकली मैं काम करूँ तो मैं हर चीज़ प्री प्लान करती हूँ किसी भी चीज़ को करने से पहले, लेकिन डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्रीज़ में
Well, you
डिफरेंट
have to. You take people for tours. If you don't plan, you don't know where you're going,
Yes.
right?
तो मेरी जो फील्ड है उसमें ऑब्वियसली मुझे प्री प्लानिंग करनी पड़ती है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में ऑब्वियसली डिफरेंट इंडस्ट्रीज़ में बहुत सी चीज़ें ऐसी हैं कि किसी चीज़ की प्लानिंग नहीं हुई होती, लेकिन वो प्लान जो है एग्जीक्यूट कर दिया जाता है या कुछ ऐसा से। तो मेरी फील्ड में तो मुझे सब कुछ प्री प्लानिंग के बगैर मेरा तो काम नहीं होता।
Got it. So, Rimsha, what advice would you give to Pawel in terms of traveling to the northern areas? Because he's lived in almost all big cities of Pakistan. But the northern side is completely different and is a hidden gem.
Yes.
So tell him rather about the hidden gems which he should go and pick up in Pakistan.
I'll surely
Places-
recommend-
which places should he pick up?
I'll surely recommend Pawel to visit Gilgit-Baltistan, to visit KPK Swat Valley, to visit Naran or Kashmir as well. Kashmir is like a very, very beautiful place, and Swat, we call it like a Switzerland of Asia. So it's a very beautiful place. As you love greenery, so you would love to visit Swat as well. And you have been to Gilgit-Baltistan, so you have witnessed the beauty of Gilgit-Baltistan as well. You have visited Sakardu. So I'll surely recommend you to visit KPK as well.
Yeah, why not? The food's going to be good. It's different. And
Yeah.
experiencing a different culture.
Yes.
Yeah, we will plan something. We will do it definitely.
Right. I shall show you a few images which shall be comparing Pakistan and Poland. You will not be able to tell the difference. That's our trick. Let's see it. So you see Poland on one side, Pakistan on the other.
That's Kashmir.
There's barely any difference. Yeah, that's Kashmir. Where is that in Poland, Pawel?
I would say that will be Tatra Mountains somewhere.
Right. And then
Again Tatra Mountains.
Rimsha.
This is Sefil Maloot Lake.
Yes, very similar. I think it's the resolution of the photograph that's making it slightly different. Okay, now this. Same trail, huh? Different trees. Different. Otherwise, it looks almost the same. Right, can we have the next image, please? Wow. That is so similar. That is so similar. Right. It was fun watching these images, right?
Very, very similar, yes.
So you should actually pick up these spots and visit them in Pakistan. So you're going to feel you're in Poland, except for
kind
different
of, yeah.
people.
It would be interesting to see something like that. No, but I'm open to visiting any place that is possible.
Now, if you were to recommend to Rimsha here, which places to visit in Poland, what to do, things to do?
This is, I mean, in Poland, again, there is a lot of things to see. Starting with everybody goes to Warsaw, which I personally believe is not the prime tourist location, but it is nice to see. I would say definitely Krakow, Gdansk. Those are the cities that are worth seeing. Zakopane and Tatra Mountains, that's what we just saw on the pictures. Wrocław, which is my hometown, it is very, very nice to visit. It's again one old city with a lot of universities, a lot of green. We have also the lake region, which is Mazury, which is very, very nice to go for holidays. You have a lot of lakes out there, a lot of forests. You can do sailing.
That should be fun.
Yeah, it is very nice, and it's almost 1,000 lakes in the area. And
That's amazing.
Yeah, they are connected with the channels, so you can take the boat and go around.
That would be so scenic, right, Rimsha?
Yes.
So definitely that, and of course we have a very nice sea coast. Maybe it's a little bit cold, but still very, very nice sandy beaches.
Well, you could hang out by the beach, not necessarily dip in water.
We have hot summers. I mean, hot, not
How
not
hot does
Pakistan
it get?
hot.
Okay, tell me that.
So yes, it can get up to 35, let's say,
Yeah, that's fine,
during summer. So it is very, very nice and pleasant.
Yeah, it's nice.
So during summer, yeah, you can go to the sea coast, go to the lakes, and very, very nice.
Well, I'm definitely motivated. I don't know about Rimsha. Pawel, wish you all the best for the future, your future projects in Pakistan, and let's hope that you do make it to the northern areas this time during
Thank
Eid.
you.
That'll be a perfect time to go there, but yes, mind you, it's going to be heavily crowded.
Yes.
You may need to give it a second thought.
I can.
You're trying to get away
understand
from the
that.
crowds. So you're going into the crowds.
Yeah, that.
So
but
rethink.
we don't have other opportunities. And
You
that's,
see, Pawel is a workaholic. What do we do now?
yeah, we need to.
But yes,
Yeah.
do take up this opportunity, sort out your travel plans and have fun. And then I hopefully should have you back on the show with your wife. And I would like to hear how was it for your wife over there.
Yeah, we will definitely do it. We are here around. We will be living actually here. So
Excellent.
in this compound. So we can arrange that anytime in the future. No problem.
Absolutely. And thank you so much again for coming to Welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you
And
for
may you
having
have
me.
a beautiful journey ahead for whatever time period it is in Pakistan. Thank you,
Thank
Pawel.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Rimsha.
so much.
Best wishes for your adventure company, I'd say,
Thank you.
tourism company.
Yes.
It's something you ventured into. You ventured into something where not a lot of women have been persuaded or motivated or pushed to get into. So a brave move by you.
Thank you so much.
So I'd call you a brave female of brave Pakistan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
I shall see you next week, same time. Keep watching Discover Pakistan.